Good morning, everyone, or afternoon, I suppose, if you're watching this in the afternoon, and happy Tuesday to you. I went to the bins yesterday on Monday. Actually, I had quite a good bins shopping day, better than I would say I've had kind of in the past couple weeks. So I'm pretty excited to show you guys this stuff. You might be thinking, Jack, don't we usually do bins hauls on Thursdays, and Tuesdays are kind of like something else that's always changing. And lately, we have been kind of having to adjust, and this week is no different. We are going to be doing a thrift with me on Thursday, where I'm going to go to Unique. I'm going to take you guys to the bins to look around a little bit. I'm going to take you guys to a couple Goodwills, and we're kind of just going to go all over the place. Now, I'm thinking, at least for the time being, and at least lately, it has been working and will work easier to do this like reverse schedule. Because I go to the bins on Monday. I can show you guys what I pick up by Tuesday. Thursday gives me the entire kind of like rest of the beginning of the week to actually like do something else. So at least for a little while, we're gonna try doing Tuesday bins hauls, I think. And we're gonna try doing like whatever the other video is on Thursdays. I know that's probably not a big deal to anybody, but I just want to let you guys know. This bins haul, part of it is gonna be in the thrift with me that goes up on Thursday. I showed you guys some of the stuff I skipped, and then some of the treasures that I found. I couldn't help myself. I did show you. So you might see just a few of these things twice this week, but that should be fine. So I did get all kinds of clothes. I got bottoms, tops, jackets, dresses, sweaters, literally everything. And then I also got just a couple pair of shoes. And those are honestly almost like the highlights. I got some good shoes, which has been a hot minute since I've got some good shoes. So I'm pretty excited to show you guys this stuff. Now you might be noticing that I'm wearing a tattered, just like destroyed, I'm not gonna show you my armpit, but one of the armpits is like totally a hole. Totally destroyed shirt. Now, fun fact about this shirt, I'm sure many of you have seen it before if you've been watching the channel. I found this shirt when Ryan and I went on one of our very, very first thrifting trips together. It was down in Iowa. It was in the city that I actually worked at Walgreens, and there was a Salvation Army there, and I found this shirt, and I have kept it and worn it ever since. I think this is the longest surviving like piece of clothing in my wardrobe. I don't know if I have anything else still from like that era of my life in my closet actively. So this shirt has been in my possession for like 7 years, which seems long. Yeah, that's why it's literally falling apart, and I will wear this till it falls apart. If it falls apart, it's just going in a memory box. And what's kind of fun is it says "till death do us part," and that's basically the theme of Ryan and I's wedding last year. So it's really like full circle. It's really like it's just perfect. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a like destroyed shirt. Also, I'm in my pajamas and I wore this to sleep. So that's the other reason that I'm wearing it. Okay, I'm gonna actually show you the couple things I picked up for Ryan just because. In case some of you do like to kind of see what Y2K styles and or brands that him or I grab, I'm gonna show you those. Then we're gonna move on to the clothes and stuff that I found. I found him this pair of shorts. It's by something called, he said this is pronounced Kathmandu, but it looks like it says Kathmandu. I don't really know. It's just this very like Rising Internationals styled pair of shorts. This seems definitely very like Depop to me, very like hippie Y2K. So I thought that he would have some luck with that. I also found this skirt. Now it's more challenging for me to know what to get for Ryan to sell when it comes to like vintage, like 40s, 50s, 60s stuff, or 80s even. I'm better at the Y2K for him, but this is by something called Laura Suzanne, and this is just like a vintage, probably 80s floral skirt. And it has these big pockets. It gave me Anthro vibes, and it just seems like something that he'd sell because he kind of like, he likes that 80s floral stuff. And yes, he has seen these, by the way. I also picked him up this slip, this like chemise tank. This is not Victoria's Secret, even though usually when he has these, that's what it's by. This has this like mesh section at the top. It's called Innermost. I know nothing about that. I don't know what that means. I don't know where it's from. This very much seems like something he'd have luck with. I know slips and stuff like that are some of the things that have kind of like done the best for him the longest. Our friend Sue handed me this. It's by Lauren Goodday. And I was kind of looking it up, and it seems that she is a Native American like designer, which I can absolutely see in this skirt. When I was carrying it to my cart, so many people were like, what is that? I was like, I don't honestly really know. But our friend Sue gave me this to give to Ryan, so he's gonna sell that. And last but not least is my favorite that I got for Ryan. This is like a Y2K that I would be probably more or like most enticed to sell myself. It's this really beautiful slip dress that's probably like maxi length, and it has this lace trim and this beautiful black rose embroidery all throughout. So cute. It's called Massini. Again, no idea, but I thought he'd have some luck with that. Those are the things I got Ryan. Just in case you ever kind of want to see more of the like Y2K stuff that enters this household. So let's get into my other stuff and my shoes. First up for others is this bag. So I grabbed this and it felt like, not leather. It felt like PVC or faux leather, but it was still really cute. So I just wanted to like check what it was from. I was expecting it to be like a New Day or something like that. But this is actually by Urban Outfitters. So you're probably hardly going to be able to read that. Actually, it is kind of showing up pretty well. Urban Outfitters, it's a little dirty on the inside, but only needing like a lint roll, not like stains. It's mainly just like crumbs, I guess. But this is super cute and of course like super trendy. It's literally like a mirror, basically. Yeah, that's probably my phone right in the middle right there. That's super cute. I know I could give it to Ryan, but Ryan strictly told me he wants no more bags. I am not getting him any bags. I did see maybe a couple I would have, but I'm listening. He's told me that a few times, so I'm not getting him any. I also got 2 books. Well, actually I got a couple books for our free library, but I got some books for our house. Our downstairs is Minnesota, like cabin kind of core, cabin themed. So this is Bloomington on the Minnesota. Bloomington is the city where Mall of America is in. And this is like the history, I guess, of Bloomington. I cannot believe that there's this much history on just Bloomington. So Bloomington looks like. I love this color, first off. This is like avocado green 70s. And this font is iconic. This like atomic mid-century font. I love that font. It's just so cool. And then this is so funny. This book is called How to Talk Minnesotan. A week or two of study and people will think you've lived in Minnesota all your life, and so will you. Learn how to refuse food 3 times before accepting it. Discover the difference between not too bad of a deal and a heck of a deal. This is a pretty good book. But it's literally like accepting a gift from a Minnesotan. One was like how to talk to a Minnesotan in a parking lot in the middle of winter. It's just so funny, and I am super excited to just randomly look through this. The Groves, because we have like a million cities called Grove. Cottage Grove, Inver Grove. Maple Grove. I just think that that's the funniest book. Let's get into what you guys are really here for after it's been 10 minutes already. First off, we're starting with some bangers. We're starting with the shoes, which are 2 very, very good pair of shoes. So the first pair is Itsy Bitsy Teensy Weensy, but they are a women's size. And these are some like new Salvatore Ferragamo horsebit loafers, like heeled loafers. I think this is a vintage pair, but they have completely brought back this exact buckle. I actually have a pair of Ferragamo loafers with this exact thing that were not super cheap. And these are so cute, such good condition, so trendy. And again, like these are identical to what they're making now. I just assume they're old. They might not be, they might be newer, but they're size 5. They are a B, so they're a normal width, which is nice. These are just like so freaking cute. I'm so excited about those. Next up is my first time finding this brand, and this is a bolo. So if you don't know it, take out your bolo notebook and definitely write this one in there. So these are some clogs in this beautiful, beautiful like almost lavender purple color. Oh, I'm so happy the dogs didn't bark. They are like new on the bottom. Oh, and there's the brand. And they are by Charlotte Stone. So Charlotte Stone makes some very like unique, very interesting shoes. I don't know a ton about her. She honestly maybe has had some that have been sold at Anthro just because like that's kind of her vibe. But she also might be too expensive for that, so I don't really know. As you can see, there's like a little heel wear there and a little bit of wear at the like footbed, which is interesting because again, it doesn't look like they were almost ever worn. Maybe she only wore them like inside, like at a store that she worked at or something. I don't know, but they're size 10. Ryan has had this brand once and I have never. So this isn't a super common brand to find, but like the Real sells them. A lot of high-end places sell them. It's extremely expensive. I don't even exactly know like the retail on that, like maybe 400, 500. I'm super pumped to have finally found her. Let's get into the clothing. Pair of jeans. These are some Levi's. Now I have such a I'm so torn with Levi's. I can't skip these good styles. Like these are the ribcage straight ankle. But for example, my Turnstile, my local consignment store that I go to, only takes black jeans at the beginning of fall. For some reason, they consider them to be like a fall pant. And I have never been able to get them to take them any other time. So when I'm picking something up like this, I know that the only option I have is to sell it myself. I mean, like I could go to another consignment store, but I don't really do that very often. So I get so torn as to if I should, because Levi's have become so much harder to sell. But I think what I just gotta do is mark them quite a bit lower than I'm used to. Like I used to do like 70. Then I've been lately doing more like 50. I gotta just do like 35 to just move them, I think, is the trick. So we're gonna give that a shot. Next up, another pair of jeans. These are Madewell, and these are actually men's Madewell jeans. These are size 36, 32. I don't think I've ever tried men's Madewell jeans. Athletic slim, and they are they're so recent that they don't even have a year. The new Madewell tags actually don't even have a year on them anymore, or like a season. So these are probably 2023 or 2024. Yes, I know there's a spot on them, but a dirt spot should be really easy to clean out. And even if it doesn't, I guess there's maybe on like both knees. Even if it doesn't, it's not that big of a deal to me, especially like with men's jeans. A lot of them like look kind of worn or busted in anyways, so I still think they'd sell. So we're gonna give that a shot. I don't really know what to expect with men's Madewell jeans. Another pair of jeans. And these I was super excited to find. These are the Kelly by Driftwood. Now, if you don't know Driftwood jeans are sometimes Anthro. A lot of times they're at Sundance. Or honestly, no matter where they're sold, they do amazing. These are size 31. I don't know what the Kelly style is, but it seems to be a boot cut. So it's a really, really trendy kind of style. And they have the floral all throughout. Now, I will say basically all Driftwood jeans do well, but the floral embroidery is pretty important. That makes them do a lot better. You definitely could still sell ones without it, but you will not get as much, and it will not go as fast. But if they're embroidered, they go much faster and for much more. All right, this is a pair of pajamas, and these are so cute, and I think they're vintage. I don't really know what this brand is. So the brand is Character, and this label looks very vintage to me. Character. I tried to look it up and I couldn't find anything. These are size small, and they're like a cotton polyester blend. They feel like quite polyester-y, but it's mainly cotton. And these are like Scrabble word pajamas that say nap, sleep, doze, dream. So cute. And I did find the pants with them. No way I was skipping these. These are so adorable. So adorable. They gave very like Kate Spade or Anthro or something, but yeah, I don't know what Character is. Maybe if you guys know what Character is, I mean, it might just be like Kmart or something, but if you know what it is, please let me know. All right, here's another bottom, and this is a skirt. Now, this is a brand that I have not found in forever. I've had it a few times recently, only because my bins friend and icon and queen, Stephanie, has given me a few pieces by this brand, but this skirt is by LaFleur. Now, that is another bolo. If you don't know it, write it down. I know it doesn't do as good as it used to, but it still does quite well. And LaFleur, I kind of think is almost like a beta brand situation where like they focus on like business attire. That's supposed to be stuff that you wear to work. So this is like probably a shin length skirt. It has this texture of something. I guess it's kind of a floral, like a micro black floral all throughout. But yeah, LaFleur definitely still has a following, and it retails really high. So there's people that are still always looking for it. This is Moth by Anthro, this next piece. This is like an older Moth piece. Oh my gosh, it's made in Italy. Wow. It's an XL. So that was like check one for like a good reason to pick it up. It's a really cute color. Check two. And also it is a super cute style. So this is like a flared sleeve wool, just kind of like classic baby blue, like powder blue sweater. It has a really, really cute model picture. So though this is maybe a little older, I wasn't mad about it, and I think it'll still do really well. It feels to be just like 100% wool or close. Just kidding, it's 12% wool, 12% mohair, and then some polyamide and acrylic. But I think that this is adorable. Of course, like an XL from Anthro is kind of like seeing Bigfoot. Like, does it even exist? It should do good. This is the first thing I found when I was there. This is Villager Sport. It's vintage. And when I showed Ryan my finds, he was like, oh, that's funny. Didn't you just on What Sold Sunday say you're not gonna do vintage anymore? And I was like, fine. Well, I'm just gonna go throw all your stuff in the garbage. Like, don't sass me. This is an acrylic sweater. It's a size medium. Again, it's vintage Liz Claiborne. I will still pick up vintage. Okay, I will never say that I'm never gonna pick up any vintage. That's not ever gonna happen. Because if it's too cute or super trendy, of course I will. So this is a bow Christmas turtleneck sweater. Each area, each trim is lined in this cute like white lining. And there's a bow going across the front. Bows this like holiday season are having this huge moment. There's like a trending phone case that has a bow on it. There's a trending dress, I think, that like the bust is a bow from Target or something. I think there's a trending sweater where it's like a graphic of a bow. So this should do fantastic. I am not expecting to hold on to this very long. It is adorable. I'll probably mark it a little higher, like as in 40 versus like 35. I am pretty excited about that. Okay, this is like a personal challenge. So some of you might recognize this blouse, actually. I did when I found it. I think it comes in green, like olive green, and this blue color. It's this very like ruched top, and it is by Diletta. I know, it's like I just went out into like a big open rock field and dug up a fossil. This blouse is probably older than this t-shirt. This is a size small. Of course, Diletta is Anthro. I think that though this be old, like older, that this is still a really cute blouse. So I'm gonna challenge myself to try to sell this. And we will see, can Jack sell Diletta in 2024? Who knows? Maybe. We'll find out. This is also Anthro. Well, at least I believe. I think it's, yes it is, it says Anthro. This is a scarf. So when I find some of these just like interesting eye-catching scarves and there's no label, I'll look at this label. And of course, if I see the 66170, I know it's Urban Outfitters, Free People, or Anthro. And this one actually says like imported for Anthro. So this is an Anthro, like, this is infinity, right? Yeah, because it like is a circle. This is an Anthro infinity scarf. I mean, I guess you could wear it as like, a halter sweater. Except there's no elastic, so please don't do that. This is like an infinity scarf. I haven't looked it up yet, and it's like not the most unique. It's cute, but like obviously with Anthro, the more whimsical, the better. This is a brand I haven't had in a long time, but it's like decent. It's a brand called Michael Lauren, and I believe that this brand is actually like owned by Lauren Moshi, or they're related somehow. This is a ribbed, really, really soft, nice hoodie with this kind of V-neck. This is super stretchy, super, super soft. It's like new condition. And I looked them up when I was there. On eBay and Posh, the comps on Michael Lauren pieces are still like 45. At least for listing. So I was like, you know what? Sure. It's cute. It's nice. Next up is Nike, but this is a really cute Nike because I don't often sell Nike. Nike XL, it is men's. And this is such an adorable floral golf polo. So it's a really soft, nice cotton, but it did come up basically as Nike Golf, even though it isn't Nike Golf. It's just like dry fit. It is garbage day again. We either film at sunset or we film when all the garbage trucks are driving around. Something fun about this polo is that there's little lobsters mixed in with the Hawaiian flowers. So this looked really like promising when I looked it up. Someone had it on eBay for $60, which is way too high. And then I think it was still on the Nike website. So we'll give that a shot. We have a Zara. I don't know. Not a fan of selling Zara, as you guys know. A size small. But this is quite a trendy style lately, these satin blouses. And having it be this silver color gives me like a holiday vibe from it. So I do feel like this will do okay. If not, I'll just consign it. But I thought I would just try it. It seems like it's only been worn like once. Next up is a sweater. A really nice, just blue striped soft sweater. Again, really good condition. And this is by J. McLaughlin. This is a size small. I don't know. It's really, really soft. What actually is this? Just cotton, spandex, and modal, but it is really soft. Last time I had J. McLaughlin, it did better than I expected. Also, I do think that this is like a newer label. The like more capitalized letters one. This is a cabbie. This cabbie is so cute. I actually didn't even look up the comps. And cabbie is one where like I always check comps to decide what I'm going to do with it. Like if I'm going to skip it, if I'm going to consign it, whatever. Cabbie size medium. As you can already see, it is the like trendy olive color of fall 2024. But this is so cute. It's just kind of like an open, actually I guess it's like a moto style, but I would wear it open, like open jacket. It has shoulder pads, so it's really like structured and nice, and it's a really soft cotton with like a terry lining. I just really like this cabbie piece. It's style 6470, so I don't know, I guess if you want to look it up and tell me that I made a poor decision picking it up, go ahead. Next up is something I honestly might send to the Real, but I wasn't gonna skip it. So this is a kind of blazer, longer blazer jacket, and it is by Michael Kors, but I can just tell by this label that this is Michael Kors collection. So this is older, it's made in Italy, and it's 100% wool. It's a size 4 or 38, and it's in really good shape for being older. It's also a woman's. I'll probably send this to the Real. I'm sure it won't really make that much, but like I just can't skip something like that. It's too nice. This I had no idea about, and I can't verify yet whether you should put this in your bolo notebook or not. This is a denim jacket with these like black panels that I definitely thought were pleather. The label caught my attention for some reason. It's just Lamarck. So I threw it in my cart to look up later. But when I was looking closer, I was like, oh my gosh, it says it's 100% leather shoulders. So this is real leather. Then I was really intrigued and I looked it up, and it looks like their jackets go, retail at least, for a lot. So yeah, these panels are real leather. And this is quite cute. I just don't know much about it, but I guess we'll learn together. If it ever actually sells, I can tell you more about it once it's in What Sold Sunday. Next up is a Zara that I'm just so debating on. So Turnstile is transitioning already away from fall and winter, which I get it. It's already time to do that, which is crazy. Because once we get into the new year, it's like spring starts to get on people's minds, which just like blow, like how... To even just think spring already when like we're just about to start like getting snow and stuff is wild, but it happens every year. Anyway, so they're not taking sweaters, so I can't really bring them this. This is Zara size small. I could always give it to Debbie because she likes to sell Zara, but it's a linen blend sweater, and it looked like Zara was still selling this right now, and it's like new, and it's got like a trendy kind of mock neck, so I was like, maybe gonna try it. I don't really know why. I don't have a good reason for you. Next up, a brand that I probably swore I would never sell in my entire life, but we're gonna try it. So it's Nick & Zoe, which retails high, but performs horribly, even in consignment. This is a 3X, which is one reason I want to try it, because like rarely do I find higher end plus size. It is actually really cute. This has these multicolor like jaguars all throughout, and then the sleeve cuffs like match the ombre colors of the jaguars. I think this is really cute. And if you took out the Nick & Zoe label, I'd be like really excited to find this. So I'm hoping that performs well. I could see it doing well on eBay. All right, this is gonna give a jump scare for a second because it needs to be cleaned, and I don't absolutely know 100% for certain I can clean it, but I'm hoping I can with my magic tools that we went over on the work with me last week. So this is a blazer. Okay, y'all ready for this? It's a little dirty around the collar. This is Liberty for J. Crew, which as you all know probably at this point, I love to sell Liberty J. Crew. This is also such a cute print, and it's a blazer with like ruffly trim all throughout. This is an amazing J. Crew piece. So exciting, besides the dirtiness. So it's lightweight. I was like, Jack, let's just give it a shot, because if I can clean it, that's gonna be a wonderful piece to sell. And if not, It's gonna be heartbreaking. Next up, higher end brand that doesn't perform that well, but this is honestly a pretty cute piece and a good size. So this is equipment. I haven't sold equipment in forever. Size large, which I feel like equipment I find like extra small all the time as well. And it's like a pinstripe. Here, let's do the back. It's like a pinstripe silk shirt, and all those dots are actually stars. So equipment makes kind of a lot of funky prints. Like they'll have florals, they'll have like citrus fruit, which I've actually noticed those are the ones that do worse. I feel like the kind of more plain equipment does better. So I could see like an office girly or something maybe buying this for work, because though it has the stars, which make it a little fun, it's not like too much, and it is really nice. So we're gonna see. Another really good find. This is a men's piece, and it's a size large, and it's this like sweatshirt, just quarter zip kind of black sweatshirt. This is by Ralph Lauren Black Label, which I haven't found in forever. So that's really exciting. The zipper has the RL and it has a leather little pull. If you don't know, Ralph Lauren Purple Label is the best and Black Label is like the second best. So that's really exciting to find, especially at the bins. All right, we got 4 more pieces, 2 of which I'm so excited about, and the other 2 are also really exciting, but the last 2 are really exciting. So next up is a beautiful like check gingham kind of coat, and it needs just the slightest amount of work, like some detailing, but this is going to be worth it. So it's Abercrombie & Fitch size large, and it is so stinking cute. Like this is something I would probably pay up a little bit for at a consignment store, or if a Goodwill had marked it up, because I'm sure once I depill this, I could list this for, I know it's just Abercrombie, but I could probably list this for like $150 or like $130. So freaking cute. And it's super soft. Now, again, it needs a little depilling at the front and like underarms, which are pretty normal suspects, normal areas. But the back is like fine. So I can tell that it's just that she's used it and it's pilled up a little on the, like, again, the normal kind of areas that things pill at. So I have like full confidence that that's gonna do well, and I'm gonna be able to fix that up. Next up is the last thing I had found when I was there, and I'm surprised the vintage people didn't like start yelling at me, start rioting. So this is a leather vest by Harley Davidson. This is a size large, fully real leather. It has the nice Harley label there. It's in wonderful shape, and it gets better because the back has a full-blown Harley Davidson logo as well that is in this like textured, almost Sherpa terry cloth with this like pig American legend. So nice. Harley leather pieces are like their best performing pieces and are their most expensive. Like I think even the Real takes Harley Davidson leather jackets. So I was really excited about that. Last 2 pieces. One is from Sue and one was one of my first finds. So this is from Sue, our really good bins friend. And she just thought that she wasn't gonna be able to sell this that well. And I was like, oh, Sue, you're offering this to me? Sure, I suppose I'll take this off your hands. This is by Farm Rio, which one of my favorite brands to sell. I just love Farm. Size small. So stinking cute. There are palm trees all throughout in this like eyelet lace. It's got these like belled sleeves. It has its belt and it has this kind of like peplumy bottom to it. Now, Sue is like a magician. At the bins, like she not only just finds like all the best stuff and takes it from all of us, except this time. She not only finds all the best stuff, like seriously, but she will find the most random stuff worth like $10 billion. Like if Sue is that woman that like, when you see those articles every once in a while that's like, lady finds vase at Goodwill, ends up in museum and nets her $10 million because it's a rare artifact. Someday that will be Sue. So look out for someone named Sue in one of those articles. That's going to be our friend Sue. She has found photographs, art, and like paint, like wall art paintings that have been like worth like $1,000+ or something. She just recently found these like random plastic tequila, like Patron bottles. She found like a box of them, like of 50. She's just been selling them like 2 for $60, just continuously. She has found like jewelry worth a ton of money. She's found like a lamp, I think one time that was worth a ton of money. Like, she will pick out the most random things and she'll come back the next week and be like, do you remember that blankety blank? Oh, well, you know, yeah, that sold in like 3 days for like $450. Come on, Sue. How do I be I want to be Sue when I grow up. All right, so my last thing that I found is so cute. It's this like Sherpa, big old funnel neck cowl, sweatshirt. What did Ryan guess that this was? He did not guess it correctly, which I don't blame him. But he guessed, I don't remember what he guessed. This is Tuckernuck. I'm so excited. This is my first time thrifting Tuckernuck. This is so cute. This is so soft. Now, if you don't know what Tuckernuck is, again, put it in the Bolo notebook. Tuckernuck is kind of like an anthro, but it's like for more like luxurious and a little less whimsical. It's more like bohemian beach vibes, woman boutique situation. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's like, it's one of those stores that sells their own in-house brand and then a handful of other brands, but all of their brands are really expensive, including their own, and they're very popular. They have like a cult following. So I'm so excited. This is in amazing condition. I was worried there'd be something wrong. Nothing wrong. So cute. And if you'll remember the last time we went shopping at Turnstiles, or maybe 2 times ago, I found a Tuckernuck poncho and I paid up for it like 20 something. And this one's even cuter. And I got it in the bins. I'm so excited. So that is all that I have for you guys today. This was a really good bins trip, honestly. I'm super excited about all of this. I think all of it's gonna sell really well, for good amounts, pretty quickly. Like, I'm quite pumped about this bins haul. So let me know your favorite few things I found. I was really happy with this trip, and otherwise I will see you guys on Thursday for a thrift with me. I'm about to head out the door and go finish up filming that and go to some Goodwills and Unique. So I will see you on Thursday. Unless you don't want to see that, then I will see you on Sunday with Ryan. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.